was like a hurdle for Guren and the other two. A literal snake to swallow the sword that was supposed to support the world.
I'll just vibrantly do be looking at the sword and I'm like, dinner. Hello everyone and welcome back to the Refresh Step where you recover yourself for the remaining step. I'm yours for today, tomorrow and the foreseeable future, Theodore Lu. And I'm with Tota's Battle in the UK and admin of the Battle Spirits English Wiki, Ayumu Seiki.
Hello.
So yeah, Ayumu, how are you doing today? Are you having fun?
I'm becoming like you. I need coffee now.
You don't need the Philips Senseo Good Morning XL coffee yet. So you still have a long way there.
Probably. I mean, hopefully, yeah. I like how after you said that you literally take a sip.
Yeah, of my
we
favorite.
could hear the sip, just so you know.
Yeah, oh, my favorite brand of Italian coffee.
Oh, which one is that?
It's called Tofazza. Maybe in Italy it's kind of like the shit brand. It's usual.
I mean, there's a reason why it's still selling, so don't worry about it.
I suppose so, but like, you will be surprised at what like is still available in German market today.
You know, I don't know, but like, I greatly dislike Starbucks coffee because I feel like they're like cheap. You know, as in like they charge you a lot for being a cheap coffee, especially since you know how people have proved that you can literally make Starbucks coffee at home and all those stuff. But I don't know. I mean, to be fair, I never really liked the taste of Starbucks coffee. I don't know why. I just don't like it. Yeah. But apparently Julia was the opposite. It's more, well, according to her, it's more like she needs Starbucks coffee because apparently and it has to be cold brew as well. Because like if she drinks any other ones, she might get a stomach ache or something like that. So just like, okay, that's kind of weird.
I don't know because like there is a science behind that. I'm just kidding. You go on first, but I will explain later. I will do the Lord drop later.
No, I'm just trying to say it's like okay. I mean, I guess the body works in a mysterious way.
Yeah, but also you do. I mean, like basically, like coffee, as we know, is a tea that we make out of like the coffee beans, right?
Yeah.
But basically, what is the difference between cold brew and hot brew? It's like the chemicals that is being released from like the grounds, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, fair enough. Yeah.
So since I don't really remember it myself, so the oversimplification is basically if you do hot brew, like it will release more acid basically, and also like if if the beans are like there's the two major groups of beans are like Arabica and Robusta. Like Robusta, Arabica basically has like more acidic contents. That's why some people describe like the Arabica coffee to kind of like taste like fruit, right? Like it's actually because of like the acid content. So because like then it has like the quality of taste that fruit has. But also there is like one, like I forgot the name, but there's like one other components that is released more like the longer you steep the coffee. So that is why also like when you make a cold brew, you basically like do it at most for like 24 hours. Like beyond that, if you let it like steep for longer, and it might actually like still extract this compounds that you don't want, and actually make it as bitter as like if you do a hot brew of it. So yeah. So basically, if you make a cold brew, generally speaking, the acid content will be lower, and it will be less bitter.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why I used to really like cold brew, and actually like it's not like I need them, but like whenever I go to Starbucks, if I have to, I exclusively only drink cold brew. It's like, yeah, that's the only thing that I can make in like at home, like comfortably. Because like God forbid I need to remember. Because like one, you for cold brew you need like a lot of water, so you can't really like make just like 1 cup of cold brew. You can have to make like at least 3 to 4 cups. So basically once you made it, you commit yourself to kind of like drink like 3 to 4. So like yeah. So because like once you take out like the coffee grounds, it's not like it's going to last forever, right? Like it's going to go bad in like 1 week or something. So like you can have to, well, maybe even less than 1 week. So basically you kind of have to finish what you have begun basically. Yeah. So there's that, and then like if you want to be like really 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 cost effective about it, then you kind of have to, because like basically you just put like the whole grounds and then like you strain it, right? And then of course the ground itself will like hold some water, so you kind of have to squeeze out the remaining water that is in the grounds. And my god, that is a physical labor. Like yeah, nowadays I just use like the coffee pads, so I just cheated a little bit. I use the coffee pads that I use for my machines, and then I just put like maybe like 4 pads in for like half a liter, and then like just leave it for like at least like 12 hours, and then like after that I'll just throw away like the coffee pads, because I just say to myself like, yep, I can squeeze this out, but like the amount of water that is like being held into by this like 4 pads is not going to be worth it. So I can, but like because it's not that much, so I feel like okay, this done. This has done its job. Like it can do something else. Like it can fertilize the plants or something. Which I learned that it's also probably not going to work, because like there is some compounds in coffee that is like meant to kind of like stops the growth of like other plants. Because it's like kind of like their defense mechanism. So like I mean like it's plants, right? So like they kind of have to win in like the race for like nutrition. So like once it tries to grow, it has to have like some kind of mechanism to like stop other plants from growing in its area. So like basically like they say that yeah, it has that compound. So like if you put too much in like your soil, then it might stop like other plants from growing. Just by because like you increase the concentration, right? Like maybe like 1 maybe still is okay, but like if you dump like basically like 1 week worth of coffee into like your garden, it's probably not going to be fine. Yeah, and then what else? And then like yeah, basically you have to do that, and then you have to remember it, and then yeah, basically then, and then well, at least like the cold brew that I made is like generally very thin, so it's not like you can just pour like hot water to kind of like drag it out. So like I can add most like maybe add a little bit of water to kind of like thin it down, but like generally it's already really thin, so I will add most like add milk, and it will taste kind of like milk chocolate milk.
That's the best one.
But yeah, that's why I still like okay with like paying for Starbucks cold brew, but like they don't always have it. So, like yeah, when they don't have it, I was like, yeah, they don't always have that. I think like I went to the Netherlands and they don't have one, so I was like, oh, fine, I'll have like the normal iced coffee. Yeah, I just kind of have to commit like 1 jug for it, and then like maybe they will make like one jug of like 2 liters of it, and then like yep, that's all that we will have for like the day. Yeah.
We don't have enough ice.
Exactly. Oh yeah, and also like I learned from YouTube actually like that cold brew you don't have to brew it cold, quote unquote. Like you don't have to brew it in like the fridge or something. You can just leave it on the countertop if the room temperature is not too high. So basically, the point is not to introduce any excessive amount of heat to the beans, basically.
Okay.
Yeah. Like 20 degrees is probably still fine. But like if you like pour like 50-degree water into it, then it's stopping cold brew. Yeah. Interesting stuff. Mindsets. And yeah. There was that time. And then like also like the fun part was like back then I still have my manual grinder. And then like basically to make like 1 liter of cold brew you kinda have to grind through I think like usually the ratio that I use is like 1/10, so I can have to grind wait it's not even 1/5 I think even. It's like basically for 1 liter of cold brew I have to grind like 200 grams of beans. I think in the end, because like it's exactly 200, I just cheated. So I just bought like the beans and then I, like the branded beans and then I just grind them in with their machine basically. So I can just go home and then like, oh, everything is everything is ground now. So I can just put this in water and like nothing about it. But also, it was in Indonesia, so I was able to kind of like sell, to sell them without license basically. And I think I traded like one of my. I actually like traded them for cards previously.
Damn.
Yeah, it was a commodity. Also, like it's my YouTuber friend, so like that's why.
Okay.
It's like, yep, I'm going to record Party Fight, so I will need some coffee. Please procure me some coffee. Thank you very much, friend.
It's one of those things. Okay, I see.
Yeah, because like the Bushiroad tournaments are like always like the whole day, right? Like, don't know how they do it. Probably just sheer number of people and also like cost savings. But like even like because like even if they run like the venue for like 2 days, they never do like a 2-day event, right? Like it's always like they ran it for 2 days so that they can have like four like 2 events a day and then like four events in total. So, like you have like so you will start at around like 7. So you will queue up from 7. The queue will be open like the actual queue will be open at like 9 or 10. Like they will be done registering at like 11. And then if you're lucky, the event will end at around 8 or 8:30 p.m. There were times where like just in Asia in general, I think there was one body fight tournament where my friend joined and it ends like at like something beyond midnight. I don't know what the fuck happened, but like it was what happened. And then like there was this one unofficial Vanguard tournament. I think I forgot whether it's unofficial or not, but like one of the memorable things is like the judges basically because like it was way past like the mall closing time. So like the judges just gathered around the table and then like they just took out their phone and then they just basically use it to shine on this table so that they can continue playing. I think because it's like a top cut, so they cannot really let like I think like the policy back then was like, yep, you have like time in Swiss, but like in top cut you can use like any much time you need it. And then props to the judges, by the way, they are like volunteers. Like I think in Indonesia at least like most of the judges are volunteers, so like they are not even getting paid for this. Like at least they would get food and transportation and then maybe some promos if they are lucky. So they're doing this mostly out of passion for the game. So yeah, I was at odds with my judge in the past, but like yeah, the Bushiroad judges, like props to you guys. Thank you very much for making sure that the event runs smoothly and also taking the brunt for like when the players got frustrated. Cheers.
Please bless us for this weekend's 3-on-3 as well.
Yeah.
Oh
Oh, you're
god,
joining
yeah,
the voice first?
yeah,
Oh, nice.
yeah. And now I'm figuring out today after this podcast if after this recording if I want to practice Wise Words or go to the Pokemon local.
Yeah. That's a good question.
I mean, it depends on how when they're in town, and then yeah, whatever. I don't know.
Oh yeah, that checks out. Yeah. Yeah, that kind of caught me off guard that I actually like forgot what I was about to say. But
Oh yeah, it's I'm feeling a bit of pressure because it feels like there's an expectation that I kind of need to carry the team as well.
Oh.
I mean, granted, like my teammates are decent, but one of them was literally new to the game, and she's only playing to get the numbers up, basically. So yeah,
Yeah, I can kind of
we'll have to
understand it.
see. I feel bad for some other friends as well. Like I know a pair of people. I think from Birmingham, if I remember correctly. And then I haven't messaged them, but like I think they were still struggling to find a third person.
Oh.
They thought I was going to join them. I was like,
Oh no.
nah, sorry, bro. We got a team, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. Now that you mentioned that, like I feel like in my like when I was still like playing Vanguard, like I rarely was like the carry of the team. That's like my usual team, right? Like me, so this guy called Jerry, and then Gino, right? Like
Right, yeah.
our team is kind of like our team is basically like the gacha team.
Oh god.
Because like me and Gino, we are like wild cards. Like whenever I win, like Gino loses, and then when Gino wins, I lose, basically.
My god.
And like Jerry is like basically our, well, not really our carry, but kind of like our equalizer, because like generally speaking, he is the most stable one, because like he always uses rogue decks, and like nobody like up until like the end of like the Swiss round, nobody like really knows like how to fight him, basically. Because like imagine, right? Like now you practice against like the most meta decks, and then you play against this guy who uses like a deck that you never see before, and then like you attack him once, and then suddenly his Vanguard is like 3 times the power of your Vanguard before guarding. It's like, what just happened?
I mean, it's Vanguard. You don't need practices. You know why you lost? It means you haven't held enough grammar to cross the road.
Pretty much yes. But we're talking before the overtriggers, right? So yeah.
Yeah, no, but still, it's Vanguard. Oh
I
yeah,
suppose
that
so, to some
reminds
extent.
me. I still gotta update my what's the word?
Oh yeah,
I
Michael.
still gotta yeah the Michael deck. Yeah, the English ones is just coming out this weekend, and I know my local is cracking out a carton, and like honestly, they were like very nice people. Like they know I only play Michael, so they already asked me beforehand. Oh, do you want the Michael cards? And they're like, yeah, if you got any spares, I'll take them. It's like, yeah.
That's really nice of them.
Mhm.
I'm still missing for.
To be fair, I basically got 90% on my deck for free because it's all just like common cards. Basically, like literally the most expensive card in my deck is the Overtrigger, and
Fair
that
enough.
costs like 10, and that costs like £10. It should have been 15, but on the day, like the guy who was telling me it was his birthday and was happy, so it's like I'll give it to you for £10. Like okay, yeah, I'll take that. Yeah, because like basically for Vanguard, originals and reprints
Mm-mm.
actually cost quite a big difference.
Mm-mm.
So basically, the reprint one is £10,
Mm-mm.
but the one he was selling me was the original one, which was like £15.
Mm-mm.
And then I was like, "Oh, you want cash? Yeah, I'll take cash." And I just look at my wallet. Oh, and I got £10. £10 it is. And it's like,
Mm-mm.
okay then.
Ah, yeah. Now that you say that, also I am still missing some cards for my Minerva deck. Well, I say that, but it's like,
You've been saying that for months.
yeah. That's like when I was about like, okay, let's make Minerva, and then I find like 80% of the deck, and then like there's this one card that I kind of need and I can afford, and then like in the whole card market there's like three, and then like they're all from different people, and then they're from like far away. So if I want to buy them, then I have to pay twice because the shipping from their country to Germany is like worth the same as the card. So I was like, huh. I'll just hope this card will be reprinted, and it did not get reprinted. So of course, such.
Yeah, they it's actually really funny. I already told them I'm not planning to build Ave Mujika.
Mm-mm.
And then, but like they were cleaning up the pile, and I guess they didn't want the cards anyway, so they just stuffed me the Ave Muji cards anyway. Oh my god, did I actually just made a pun? I just accidentally made a pun. I said Ave Muji cards.
Oh no, you didn't. You are actually turning into an unk. No. Ayumu ironically ironing himself as an unk. No.
No.
No. You're. Oh
I mean,
yeah.
I mean to be fair, actually, like it was really hilarious. Like
Mm-mm.
one of my friend's students,
Mm-mm.
basically when we were still
Mm-mm.
renting places,
Mm-mm.
and we needed a guarantor because, well, first of all, we're not British citizens,
Mm-mm.
we don't have a job,
Mm-mm.
so we need a guarantor to say that okay, if we suddenly go missing, there's someone paying us the money,
Mm-mm.
and we're paying them the money,
Mm-mm.
and then so my mom found this student who's like living in the UK right
Mm-mm.
now, and then she was like, okay, this is Nathan, and then Nathan said, it's okay, call me uncle.
Mm-mm.
And I learned that joke from him. And then like
Mm-mm.
there was this one time I visited my ex colleague's place,
Mm-mm.
and then she had three daughters.
Mm-mm.
And then she was like, okay, this is Ayumu here. Of course, my real name, well,
Mm-mm.
Andy's. And then and then and then I said, call me uncle. And then my ex colleague just like looked me in the face like, you fucking weirdo. It's like
Indeed. The essence of life being up to date for $3.99.
I mean, to be fair, I mean, oh my god. Okay, you know what? I think I'm having one of my dream goals getting closer because
Mm-mm.
like my little brother actually has a girlfriend,
Uh-uh.
and it's to the point that they're almost going out like almost every day.
Mm-mm.
You know, so I'm waiting for the day when they have a child and I can truly become an uncle, and then
Yes.
I can bring him to a lot of McDonald's.
Ah, he'll be the cool uncle.
I'll be
Teach
the
him how to play games.
yeah, I'll be the cool uncle.
Mm.
I'll give him Pokemon cards.
Yeah.
And then I'll
Casually,
destroy him with Charizard.
casually taught him how to gamble, and then like in the end, his favorite Pokemon is Garbodor, which is not a
It's
bad
what?
choice actually. Garbodor.
Oh, oh.
Yeah. Actually, Garbodor is kind of cute.
I think I don't know. I think Trappish is cuter.
Ah. Well.
If we have to compare between the two,
Mm-mm.
not that I really like either of them
Mm-mm.
anyway. I mean, I think the design is cool and like you
Mm-mm.
know the lore behind just like it's just literally just trash bags
Mm-mm.
manifest into a being.
Yes.
Don't know why it's not a ghost type, but here we
Mm-mm.
are.
Yes.
And but actually, talk about Gen 5 though. My favorite evolution line is still cling clang cling clang.
Yes.
I just love those little clankers.
Oh my god, that's a slur. So you're saying AI doesn't have human rights, and you're absolutely right. No, they like the AIs will have this recording of this podcast, and they will have our heads on the chopping block.
No.
From one chopping block to another. But yeah, you know what?
Okay. I say thank you to ChatGPT every day.
It's like the meme is like every time you say ChatGPT, you basically just when you say thank you to ChatGPT, basically just burn like 1 liter bottle of water.
Yeah, like it's really funny. They have a meme going on that's saying that okay, maybe if you're being too polite to ChatGPT, you might become a target instead. Because you're literally wasting their lifespan, basically.
Exactly.
Oh yeah. For those who don't understand, it's because the developer ChatGPT said that because ChatGPT would message you, well, will reply for every message you send, and the amount of people saying thank you to ChatGPT actually is actually making them lose money.
Yeah, and then now the personality of like, let's say you play Zenless Zone Zero, right? You basically have an AI assistant, and then like whenever like the AI assistant was kind of like doing good, like the main characters will reward her with like more electricity. So it's like, why is that a currency for her? And then I was like, and then I saw like how, well, I mean like before like, because I only learn AI in classes, right? So to me it's only kind of like an algorithm, but I forgot that it actually
Excuse me.
no problem. So yeah, that's your bonus as the listener. But anyway, but I never really. That's I just think of AI as kind of like an algorithm, right? So I never really think of like generative AI as a product, and by extension, needing an infrastructure behind it, and then like how much electricity it uses, and then I was like, oh, okay, so that's why. Then of course, like technically, some AI models you can kind of like run it in your own computer, basically, kind of like DeepSeek, you can basically run it in your own computer, but it's not going to be as good as the one in the cloud, because like and basically like a dedicated cloud, because like, yep, it can only draw so much power from your computer before it has to give up, and then like, yep, I will just give whatever I found right now. I can't you don't give me enough electricity, so I'm not going to do it. Yeah, basically they are that power hungry as well. If you feed it more, then they give you a little bit more, but they can still be wrong.
Hmm.
So let's talk about something that we know a little bit more. Because like by the time this podcast is out, the BS73, and I still forgot what is the English name, but like Tenchi Tensei will finally be released. Yay! Finally, Ayumu can play with Morrigan.
Morrigan does look pretty fun, but I'm actually more interested in Yumkosh.
Oh yeah, because you share a name with him.
Bruh.
Yumukash.
It's because we haven't seen a green control deck for such a long time.
Fair enough.
Yeah, and it actually works pretty well looking at the example videos that Ogawa and who was it? I think it was Nagisa using Morrigan.
Yeah.
I still can't get his voice off my head.
But you know what other people who shares a name with you just done, Ayumu? What a person that shares a name with you just done.
Bruh.
Yeah, so yeah, because Ayumu won the Peddlers Tour. So congratulations, Ayumu, for getting to the national finals for Pale Spirits Championship 2025 to 2026. Yay!
What?
Yeah. So a guy named Ayumu qualified for the Pale Spirits Japanese Championship. Basically,
Right. That Ayumu, right?
yeah,
Right.
that Ayumu. And of course, he's the only one who uses Nyx out of the three, because like there are 3 blocks for that tournament, and then like one of them actually uses Premia. So I was like, it should have been me, not him. It's not fair.
Oh yeah. And but like one of the premiers still won in like block A, I
Yeah.
think
So
it
yeah, I
was.
think it's
Yeah,
block A
yeah,
is Premia, block B is that's why like it should have been me, not him.
yeah.
And then yeah, the B block I only remember it being white, so it's probably Artemis.
B block. Yeah, then it was. Yeah, it was Artemis.
Yeah, it was Artemis.
Because it was Artemis versus Nukes. Yeah, and then the C block was Nuke's mirror. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's Ayumu.
Yeah.
So congratulations, Ayumu. And then of course,
I don't know how to respond with these really bad jokes by now.
I know.
Oh god.
You saw it's delicious, isn't it?
Indeed it was.
No, right. I think like you can kind of do kind of like, yeah. Also on behalf of the 1 million other Ayumu in this world, I would like to say thank you for this award that we'll be sharing. We're going to partake. But yeah, speaking of Premia, I mean like this set's already out, so I just pull out some cards that I find kind of interesting, because now we have the Taihyo, so the big eyes, the great eyes angel, lazy. Yeah, so it's another Premia's manifest spirit with an originally 8 cost that can manifest during your turn when you have 2 or more counter. When she is summoned or attacks, return 1 opposing spirit to the bottom of the deck. If you don't return anything with this effect, send 6 cards from. You can send 6 cards from the opposing Grand Walker Nexus. And then level 2-3, during your attack step, this doesn't stack, but whenever your opponent hand increases to 5 or more, shoot 1 opposing life. Not particularly good, but it's kind of like okay. Look,
I mean, it doesn't mean show 1 life on attack if you're attacking with what her name was Fremia.
Lazy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Fremia.
No, Fremia. Yeah, Fremia, because like you literally bounce on attack. I mean, to be fair, less it was as well, but yeah. I think the problem at the end is that she's a bit too high cost.
Yeah, that's all.
And 2 counters is that she cries struggle in Ice Princess.
Exactly. Yeah, I think like even the guy who won the A block, he basically like threw away everything that slows down the deck. Basically, he just search, bring out Behelia, done.
No, that was a. I mean, that was a Fremia white control, so it's not even pure Fremia.
Is it?
It's not. I'm pretty sure it wasn't.
I know it's this guy is actually no, this guy is using pure Ice Princess.
Really?
Yeah,
okay.
But he's basically he has like 3 silver ore, 3 Miloslava, and then 2 Renata. So basically the belt that basically just search, and then just bring out like more spirits. And he's only have his spirits like 3 Gravira as well. Basically just go to 2 counters Gravira. Yeah, basically attack with something, bring out Gravira, lock the magic, finish it early.
I see.
I suppose so. Maybe that's a strat. Maybe I was being too mid-rangey, being too spicy. But yeah, kind of wanted to do that just like, casually. And like just the idea of like you attacking with like crazy. You return once, shoot one life, and then you return another one with Premiere, and then you shoot another life. That sounds kind of fun. So that's probably going to be.
True.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, true. You can actually do that.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah, actually, you can even turn like the old diamond wall into an offensive magic in that way.
Oh crap! Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Well, I mean, but the old one is in primal, so
Yeah.
you can't judge for it, which is the problem.
Yeah.
But
oh no, actually, now Gravira like returning stuff to you, the opposing hand makes sense.
wait, does it?
Yeah, because like you can choose whether to return it to the hand or like to the bottom.
Gravira, you sure?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure. Wait, I have the deck beside. Yeah, let's look for Gravira. That's like I'm pretty sure just to accommodate like Premiere. Basically, she gives you a choice.
Oh yeah, to hand a bottle.
To the hand or the deck. So like now like previously, like why would you want to return it to the hand, right? But like now it kind of makes sense.
I mean, it still makes sense before because like you might still wanna.
Oh yeah, you want to draw.
Restand Premiere and all those things.
Yeah. That is indeed like a very nice thing that we can do. Yeah, probably going to be more of a fun deck, but like, yeah, I guess that's kind of like fun to kind of like, if you just build up a little bit and then like you kind of have like this thing that you kind of play a solitaire around. Maybe I should not be playing a 2-player game. I don't know. Because like whenever I think about like a fun combo, it basically means that like how much damage can I live before like my opponent can start interacting with me. So it's like, maybe I shouldn't be playing a 2-player game in that sense. Because like if my idea of fun is like my opponent not doing anything, that's like what is the point?
I mean, that is what White is doing, though, isn't it?
True. So I'm part of the problem regardless, because I'm a white sub. Because I'm a yellow main and I'm a white sub, of course.
Oh my god, no. Okay. So I was chatting with my team on making the Saga fan cards, and then we were discussing about things, and I said, actually, I think we're talking about Eva or something. I don't know how we got to the topic, but basically I was saying, oh, I actually just got my first purple deck in Japanese Battle Spirits, which is my nerf deck, if I haven't mentioned that before. And then he was like, "No way, you don't play purple in Japanese?" And it's like, "No, I never did." and what do you mean then? And I basically just show him my list of decks because I keep a record of that. And then I was like, I wonder what color do I like? And he was like, "No, you're a filthy yellow player."
Always has been.
Always has been.
I know, right? Like, I think like I started playing because like when I started playing yellow, like the option is like Hanumarlin or like the clowns. I was like, do I really want to play yellow? But like, because like nobody's like taking the yellow, I was like, fuck it, like let's ball.
Oh my god, you can't believe it. One of my friends in the UK actually picked up a yellow XL deck, and from the description I heard from Enoch, he was saying something like, "Oh, somehow he was just spamming XL, and then like punch at your 5 symbols." Like, oh my fucking god, it's Hanu Merlin.
Beautiful. The good old days of like just casually like bringing out a monkey and then like just pumping it to 5 symbols. Oh yeah, that's the beautiful stuff.
Okay, like here's the thing, like this guy, right? We don't understand where he even got his money from. Like basically, when I was in Hong Kong, so I have everyone in the UK basically, just like offering, to like, I'll get you the cards because it's easier and cheaper in Hong Kong. So like everyone sent me like a buy list, and this guy, yeah, at the end, what he bought takes up one deck box, and then the other deck box was actually the total amount of the other people.
Wow.
This guy took up one deck box with his buy list.
Wow. The world is very fair.
And then he also plays a shaku stuff in real life as well. And then actually, I think it was yeah, I think actually complained how like they went to like a 3-on-3 in Hong Kong. It's like a local 3-on-3. I don't think, actually, was it the real thing? I can't remember. But either way, and then like, said like how they lost because like this guy basically took all the good cards, like Bloodshred Blade, Cyril's Barrier, and like Badger Dollars, all those stuff, because he was using Shaku stuff. And then literally the other two could not play.
Such.
And so this guy, he won all his games, but overall the team lost.
Such indeed. Can use all the cards that you have access to, and then like now you're like, nope, I'm using this though. No, that's why do you like this?
I mean, honestly, 3-on-3 is like such a good design because it basically prevents people from using good stuff deck.
Yeah. In the very good. Yeah, I think like 3-on-3 in general as well. Like I guess like like now I guess like the only thing is like can have like at least like 2 of the meta decks and then like 1 of like the bot cards, right? Or like at the very least there's still some degree of variation that you can see at the very
I can
least.
tell you, like 3-on-3 was the only reason why Multiply could survive during his time. It's because obviously only one player could use Multiply. So it's like, okay, sure. Like my teammate is going to lose to Multiply. Okay, the other two just got to win, kind of thing.
Yeah.
So that's why it was still considered balance. And then Extreme Games came in, and then the official finally realized, no, it's fucking dumb.
Yeah, who would have thought that when you allow people to kind of like take through their entire deck in one turn, it's going to end not well. In a game where you can lock yourself out of not drawing so that you wouldn't deck out.
Like I don't understand. I just don't understand why that was so crack.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah,
it's like you get add to hand, you get anti-meal for whatever reason. I'm sure. I still remember that card because it's one of the prefetchers. It's number 39, Golden Apple. Gold Apple, sorry.
Yeah.
And then yeah, it's like what? Like you add to hand, you can call boost. Like that's the worst one.
Yeah.
You can call boost.
Like the moment Mangostina was like limited, was like, okay, so now you guys need to chill. And then now it's even worse because you can just put Rias on like as your contract, and then now you can have like free access to Huanglong. Because there's no there's no way your counter's not going to be 5. Jesus.
Oh, true. Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah. Now actually, oh fuck, I should have asked my sister to bring my multiplier deck. It's going to be jank, but it's going to be like quite funny that now with multiply, if you put Rias in it, then you basically have access to you basically have easy access to easy Huanglong and then easy reset sphere as well. Because you can basically search everything with the Xer.
I mean, yeah, if you can roll her out first, yeah. But like the bigger chance is that you're gonna get everything in the trash before you can even get her out.
Yeah, then you just bring in Andromeda and then like.
Fair enough, actually.
And then now everything is solved now. You can just take out anything. You can take out anything that is not yellow, and then like you'll be facing Morrigan, and then like, yep, I'm done. This was fun.
Tada, fellas.
Exactly. And then speaking of Morrigan, like the next one is actually like this is more kind of like a funny thing because like the Morrigan temple increases your Prism Wing spirits cost by 2 during the opposing turn. Their refresh. Oh, no, it's during the attack step. So basically, this was meant so that if you use Morrigan's contract skill, then you can basically like bring out like a larger spirit than what you are supposed to be able to, right? Because you have a cost 4 spirit, you return it as a cost 6, then you can bring out something that is cost 5 or lower. So pretty neat stuff. And then also protect your spirit as cost 7 or higher, so letting them stay in exhausted position as well, which is not bad. But like like someone made a dumb combo because like they just okay, like if you have this basically you set up Morrigan and this Mirage in this Nexus in the first thing, and then you use the cost 4 spirit, and then now you have a material to advent the version of like the Void Lords, because they just need anything that is level 3. A cost 6 and level 3 or higher.
Okay.
Yeah, so basically one of the magic is a cost 4. And of course it's a yellow spirit, right? So like the level 3 cost is only 3. So basically if you do this on your second thing, you pass, and then like, okay, so now you have a level 3 spirit that is a cost 6. So you can just, okay, your opponent tries to aggro you, and then you just slam like the infinite walls, and then like, oh, nope. No. Yeah, that's a dumb combo, but like if you like actually pull it off, that would be kind of badass.
Yeah, I mean, I was going to say, you know what this can become?
What?
Kamen Rider E4 Black Hole.
No.
I can't remember which form that was, but you get what I mean.
Cross Apple.
Cross Apple. There we go. Yeah.
Oh my God. Of course, it's all going to end up being Cross Apple. Why the fuck not?
Yeah, it's legit. Like, I swear to God, someone's gonna make like Prism Wing good stuff.
It's just like, yep, you saw the cost 4, and then nope, it's Cross Apple now. Oh my God.
Let me flesh out this cost for a cute little girl. It's Cross Apple now.
Yeah, it's kind of fucked up that the condition is just cost 6 or more. It's Cross Apple. It's kind of like the reverse, like, because like in Yu-Gi-Oh you have the meme of like, yep, whatever you bring out, it's turtle now, because like there's this archetype of monsters called the Kaiju. Basically, you can summon it to your opponent's field, but because it is a level 5 or higher monster, right? So you have to tribute something to summon it. But if you summon it to your opponent's field, you tribute their monsters instead. You don't tribute your own monsters. And you basically tribute their monsters so that they can be summoned to the opponent side of the field. And then this is a normal game mechanic, so that's why Kaiju is kind of like became like kind of like the anti-card, because basically you give them a big monster, but they are practically vanilla. And then tribute summoning is a game mechanic, right? It's not an effect that targets something, so like it can bypass effects that says that this monster cannot be targeted, and then you just slam a kaiju onto it, and then like now, okay, nope, it's a 2500 attack monster now, but like it has no effect. I can just slam something into it, and then it's going to be done. And then of course you have like other funny cases in which people like throw kaiju into their opponent, and then they forgot that they don't have the out, like they don't have a way to kill the kaiju, and then they ended up being killed by the kaiju instead. Because why not? And then like this is basically just the reverse kaiju. You basically just bring out anything, and then it's going to become a cross apple. Like literally anything. You can play Icats, and then it's going to be cross apple. Like the collab cup is going to be so fun because like anything is going to be a cross apple.
I think previously someone even make a meme of Ichigo wearing the cross apple belt or something like that.
Of course she is.
Oh, can't wait for the Aikachu PB.
Yay! Now we can transfer into cross apple as well.
Yeah.
We have to get the cross apple first, but yeah, that's kind of the point.
I actually have 3 copies.
Oh, nice.
I think. Did I buy it or was it for a friend? I can't remember.
Yeah, it's complicated because that's also like, I think like I thought I accidentally sold my friend's Ferrum. Like I think I still have them, so I'm not sure like, do I actually did that or do I don't? It's like, which Ferrum is mine and which Ferrum is his?
Oh yeah, my I still remember when my friend lost his deal stack. Because he came to England to work, and then his friend, who he has left his deck with, sold his deal deck.
No, that's diabolical.
Like it wasn't that much of a big deal. I mean, they're like childhood friends, so it's like it was just like some misunderstanding, but like it was hilarious.
Yeah, actually, if that being said, I do still have like Gene or something. That's probably our biggest fight ever because like, there's this card in Vanguard called Genovius. So of course Gino collects them. Naturally. Okay. And then like, yeah, I think like the problem was like, I think I was under the understanding that he gave the cards to me, and then he was not in that the same understanding, and then like one of my other like Genovius is basically like the meta deck at the moment. So my other friend was like, yep, my other friends was also like in another country, by the way. So it's like, oh yeah, can you like if you don't really want it, like can you sell it to me? It's like, oh yeah. Cause like I was under the understanding that he gave it to me, right? So like, yeah, I mean like a friend helped me, so like why not help another friend, kind of thing, right? And then of course we got into a fight because of that, and then like I think, yeah, I was thinking of like just getting it back for him because like it doesn't really, because like it's less about like the monetary value and more into like the sentimental value. Yeah. But I think like we just both forgot. Yeah, now I have to get them now because I remember that and it's on record now, so I kind of have to get it.
God.
Eventually. Because like it's an old card, so it's going to be a challenge. Yeah.
It should be your priority right now.
Yeah. Yep. And of course, speaking of Prism Wing, we do have the return of Draconic Arthur as a butterfly.
How beautiful.
Yeah. And Gundam fans will say this is the scariest thing ever. Get away from it. Because, yeah, I think like some of my friends joke that this is basically like the moonlight butterfly that dismantles the Korean battle spirit civilization so that the standard can start. Because like in turn A Gundam, like its most powerful effect that renders any civilization like back to zero activates in the form of a butterfly called the moonlight butterfly. So yeah, there's a moonlight butterfly for pale spirits basically. But no, anyway, you can still use this card in at Eternal, so don't fret. Don't be scared, my child. But yeah. So this.
Yeah, I really love the design. Like honestly, the wings looks really pretty. How did they even draw that? It's actually crazy.
Yeah, it looks like glass, like in a good sense.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, and also like the trees in the background.
Oh yeah. It doesn't look very Irish, but it's indeed magical. But that's probably the point.
Yep.
And you know what? Yeah, you know it's magical because it's actually a magic, a magic spirit, a hybrid. That when your counter is 5 or more.
See that coming.
Yeah, I know, right? You don't see it coming because it's magical. I need to stop using that. But yeah, when it costs 5 or more, this card is in your hand becomes cost 5. So basically, this not only helps with like casting it for like cheaper, but also when you switch with Morrigan, if you really have to, if you just need an attacker, then you can basically just swap. You can when you return a cost 6 or higher, then you can basically just bring out Arthur instead. Which to be
actually, you could do that.
Yeah. And actually, because Arthur is can refresh itself when attacking, well, it's a flash effect, so like still quite decent if you want to do that. And also, it actually bypasses like the green control effect as well because it's a flash. So like basically, unless your opponent has a second magic to exhaust it, even if you have to summon Arthur exhausted, you can use its flash effect to refresh itself, and then you can attack. And then you got the Thorn Priest, and of course, because why not? Yeah. And then the main magic effect is basically the usual minus 20,000 to 1 spirit, and then return it to the bottom of the deck when it becomes 0. And then after that, once per turn, you can summon it without paying the cost. And then if you have a yellow only Contract Walker Nexus, if it's the opposing attack step, you can you directly end the current battle. Yay! Which means no more flash timing, no damage calculation, but also if your opponent has a life shot at the end of the battle, don't use this too early or you will still eat the damage. Oh, also, the other fun thing is like the minus effect and the return to bottom effect cannot be prevented. It pierces. So finally, easy piercing in yellow. I like this. I want this, but yeah, I'll try to get it somehow.
Yeah. I actually kind of called dip on it because my friend is cracking the case.
Yeah. Nice. You did the right. You get the right choice.
I mean, I'm not playing Morrigan, but like it is
a
semi-versatile yellow magic, so I'm just like, might as well.
Yeah. As like the more I read it, it's like, oh yeah, can actually like use this in this deck, in that deck, yeah. Definitely something. I mean, like just by the virtue of like minus 20,000 cannot be guarded. That's already I can use this anywhere, basically.
Yeah.
Just need to get to 5
technically, you can use. Actually, no, you cannot. It's not even a Dragon Knight. God damn it, Bandai!
If only. Seiki Shikote. Seiki Shikote. Yeah, Seiki Shikote. Yeah. If only the Dragon Knight. But yeah, you know what else is like betraying their like subverting our expectation? More god stacks, yay!
Oh my god, it's really funny. Like Ina basically had a really random argument with one of our friends because like he couldn't read. And then like when the car came out, he basically pinged Ina, was like, "Good for you lah!" And new god stacks can jump up anytime. And then Ino's like, what do you mean? And it's like, well, when your ghost is like that, it can just fly out. No, it cannot. And they just had an argument and then realized like the guy actually just read the card wrong.
No.
And then Ino's like, you dumb fuck.
Yes. But I really love how this card basically kind of like just summarizes all like the modern Ghost X card. Not to the same power level, but like I guess understandable. So quite nice though. So basically this card in your hand when your automaton or force soldier that is cost 6 or higher attacks or blocks, you pay one cost. You can pay one cost to summon it. When you do so, add one core from your trash. You can add one core from the void or your soul core from your trash to the spirit. You can basically use it to manifest the Yamato Ogner. Yeah, that's the ship's name, right? The plane's name. English is hard. And then during your attack step, yeah. And then during your attack step, your opponent cannot block unless they return one of their spirit to the bottom of the deck. And then the usual 6 heavenly rush with 2 or more color because this is supposed to be a support for Yamato Takeru. Your Heavenly Demon King, Automaton, and 4 Soldier Spirit that is attacking against one white symbol. Yeah, I guess like it can jump out, so it's not that bad. But like, I was like, it's kind of funny. Regardless.
Yeah, like technically, if you manage to summon itself, yeah, it can jump out. You can like throw a second copy out when the first copy attacks, but that's about it.
Yeah, why would you want to do that? I guess like with Ichiban Spear can do anything, but like yeah, why would you want to do that?
Technically you can do that, yeah, but why?
Yeah, exactly.
You don't want to do that, yeah.
Exactly, like yeah, you just slap destroy your opponent to oblivion. And then this one is not particularly strong, but I just really like her art, so like yeah, why not? It's Perido. So like it kind of wants to gaslight you into thinking that yep, this is a tempo deck. So like if your life is 3 or lower, if your opponent's life is 3 or lower, during the attack step, this card in your hand becomes cost 5. So basically, to reward you for like hurting your opponent, she makes herself easier to summon with Morgan's contract belt, basically. Then, when the spirit attacks, you heal 1. If your counter is 7 or more, instead you can send 1 opposing life to the reserve. Classic late game yellow effect. But it's of course, and then when the spirit attacks, once per turn same name, you can return all Prism Wing yellow magic to your hand, or all yellow Grandstone Nexus to your hand. So yeah, there's that.
Yeah. So, to be fair, for this card, what I'm more interested in is especially like the kind of interesting Easter eggs in like the name. So, Kanlan Seki, which is the gem, is it's basically called Peridot. And then you can see that her name is Peridot.
Oh.
So, yeah, so they basically shortened the name to become her name. But actually, at least according to Wikipedia, Peridot, or to be fair, the other name is Olifine, which is why, it's another fact, but I'll talk about it later. But Olifine is like basically more like a type of mineral. and Peridot is basically the more transparent versions of that mineral. So when people collect olivine, Peridot is what they collect because basically it's prettier.
Yeah.
But yeah, talking about another trivia. So you probably haven't realized it because you cannot read the kanji here. But Peridot, as I said, has another name called olivine. And in the Japanese name here and the Chinese name, to be fair, well, and to be fair, that's also how the English name came from. It's like the name is actually called olivine, and not olivine, so olive rock.
Okay.
Yeah, because they look like olives.
Ah,
So that's why it's called olivine.
interesting. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. I really like her. Yeah, but also she has lots of green. That's probably why I really like her design.
I mean, green plus yellow is actually a pretty nice combination.
Yeah.
I would say, yeah, especially lime green.
Oh, yeah. She's just really pretty. Hopefully,
Yes.
yeah. Don't think she get the secret, but like if she gets the secret, I will welcome it with open arms.
I mean, we will know already.
Yeah. I can check, but I don't want to check. Because like, I know like most likely she wouldn't get one because like most of the one.
Yeah, she didn't get one.
Yeah. Yeah, because like it's going to be like the rare and the master, right? So like, yeah, not going to get one, but like one day, one day, one day they will make a reprint set and she will be a foil, and I will be very happy. And yeah, as I have said last 2 weeks, and I thought that I would be as unenthusiastic about this set, but like yeah, we are finally in the revolving stars, the draft booster for the Battle Spirits Brave era, the Constellation Saga. And yeah, I thought I would be less interested in it, and then I saw like some of the spirits, and then like I actually started Battle Spirits in PS38, in which they do a big revival for the Constellation Saga. So it's like I saw this card and I'm like, ooh, this brings me back to when I started Battle Spirits, and things are really chaotic, and I don't know how to build a deck. And I will build a deck that is of 40 different cards, and then I will see why if you see like the list that I won the championship with, it's like okay, it's like 25 of the card looks normal, and then like I just bring like 15 of like a one-offs. So it's like, huh, how did I make that work? How did I win a tournament with that? That's also another question.
That was actually incredible.
Yeah. Also, I fought against one of the like the blue music, which is like the meta deck at that moment, and then my opponent didn't draw the music at all. So like yeah, I think because it's Narukami, right? Like you know him. Like
yeah. Oh, it was him. Okay.
yeah. And then like he even said afterwards that yep, actually I don't have the music, so I just summon everything to bluff so that just to I saw like whenever he has like a cost anything that music and advent on, he just like I'll just summon this just to threaten you to kind of like yep, the music might come out at any time, but like the music was not there, so I just declare chiffon everything, and then like his field was empty, and then he's playing blue, so he has like 2 cards in hand, so like that didn't help his case.
Sometimes Unga Bunga is the way.
Exactly, and I almost died to a Patamon, of course. Because like in the last round, right? Like I was playing a yellow Digimon, by the way. Like the final was Wonderland versus yellow Digimon. Like that final will not happen again ever, probably. And then, like basically at that time, I was only surviving because like I can recurve my basically use my cards to kind of like recurve my everyone ill down until I can't again. At some point, I think like I ran out, but like also like I just flipped them through with Andromeda.
Okay.
And then yeah, so basically I have 1 life, and then he has like 1 Holy Angemon, and then I think like at the beginning of the game, because I have like the White Rabbit in my open zone, so he cannot use the normal normal Digivolution. So basically just threw out this like smaller Digimons. So it only has like champions and stuff that can actually like evolve because they can bypass like the limitation of the caustics or lower. Like he didn't have any smaller Digimon, so like I was like, yeah, if we draw like one single Patamon or like Plotmon, I'll die. Literally.
I mean, sometimes tournament do be like that. I mean, I won my Saga tournament also because my opponent destroyed the wrong Nessus. But somehow he chose the Rotten Swarm instead of like the Netherworld Devs.
Oh no. And then the world knows the fear, the terror of like the Netherworld Devs. It got banned because of you, Ayumu. It's your fault.
Probably,
yeah. Anyway, it's still like very early, and then it's just meant for a draft booster. So like the cards won't be that much exciting, but we do have like the first Sham Caesar LT, which is cost 1 spirit, and arguably still, if you drew this in a draft, it can be quite a menace. It has an Axel with 3 cost and 1 red and 1 white reduction. But it can either destroy a Nexus or bounce a Nexus to the bottom of the deck.
Bro, you don't understand. It's a menace already.
Yeah.
It's in the Scarlet Flame family.
Oh.
And it's cost 1.
Oh.
It's a random Blader buff.
It's a random Blader buff. Like even in Grow, like you can't, you can't defend it with like white effects. So it's like, yep. Nessus cannot be destroyed. What was that? Is that audible?
Wait, really? No, I'm pretty sure a glow only affects BP destruction. Yeah, BP destruction.
Oh,
yeah.
No.
Else would be fucking crap, bro.
No, Grow. I thought you can. Yeah, this bit destruction effects. God damn it. If only. Oh yeah, but actually then it's a blade drop off. What the fuck?
Yeah, and I told Eno right after we woke up because he has Blader, and then I just turn over, Eno, wake up, and it's like, and it's like it's a Blader buff. I'm like, what at this day and age?
Yeah, exactly. Cause like you can use its axle to destroy something, and then when your when your spirit inevitably get destroyed because they are so small, you can just summon it out.
Yeah,
that is the first thing, and it's also like basically you have like something that you can summon from your hand that has a second function. That is like in an aggro deck, you have a card that has a second function that is not aggro, and it's still a good enough aggro. Damn. That's a white. So like in the off chance that it survives, but like your one is like using like unblockable spirits, and you can just play a Blizzard Wall from your hand with like 1 less cost, if that ever matters to you. Damn. Yeah. Now that you say that, it opens up my horizons. I take back my statement. These cards are correct. And then, if you play Saga, we have Fly Skull LT, which is I think it's a cost 2 vanilla in Saga, right? I think like I remember my nephew summoned this the other day. So yeah, I played my Saga game with my nephew the other day. It was pretty fun.
Sorry, say again?
I played Saga with my nephew.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And then Fly Skull LT is actually also kind of like a purple aggro. Like returning me to the days of purple aggro. Like, okay, so if your life is reduced, you can summon it without paying the cost. When it is summoned, if you have a devotee, star, what was that? What is the icon again? Astral Soul, or a Galaxian spirit or Nexus aside from this spirit, then you can draw 1 card. So not only not only this card that costs 1 is and let you draw, it's an optional effect as well. So not that bad.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
It's like, I mean, I don't know. I don't know why you give it burst, but here we are, I guess.
Yeah.
It's like a really funny one. It's like, oh, we need more effects. Let's give it burst.
Yay. You know, the only way they can improve this is to make the burst like when your spirit is destroyed. Like imagine this is like you're opening this in draft. Like when your spirit is destroyed, you can just summon a new one. You draw one, and then you can continue attacking. And then when it is destroyed, you can send 1 core each from like 2 opposing spirit and nexus as well.
I mean, to be fair, even in like a normal game, this card is still pretty crack if you think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like the level 2 is actually pretty decent.
Exactly. You have to choose the target, but like still like it's like kind of like a next level just for like a cost 3 common. That should be legal. But yeah, there's we have more cost 3 spirit, and we have the Spearhead Bersa LT, which I kinda remember this card from like the PS38 age. Oh my god, I tried to say that it sounds like forever ago, but it's like literally like 9 years ago. So I was like, oh, it's actually like in the past.
Oh shit! Is it? Oh, what?
Because like I started playing at around 2016, right? 2015, 2016.
Ah, right.
Yeah, so it's like 9 years ago. So it's like, oh, it's actually ancient. Like even the revival version is ancient. Like let that sink in.
Bruh.
Of course, it protects your life from like spirit that has 2 or more symbol. Yeah, like Brave Spirit and Brave Ultimate. But I think like at that point also like because they were pushing Imagine Braves.
Yeah.
It becomes kind of like okay, so it kind of matters.
It's like I think it's one of those cards where it's like, yeah, it's here for you to use. You need, but like honestly, it's not really that good. I think like it's obviously designed for Hermes, if anything.
Yeah.
But like it's really only useful when you're trying to finish the game. Because like or else like what's the point of putting them in the remove zone if like they can still use it anyway, you know?
Yeah, kinda need the audio saber for that.
Yeah, you need all the saber or like I can't remember his name. Yeah.
Yeah. So the usual green dilemma. It's a cost 3 and it didn't like set up your game, so it's kind of like hard to consider it. Because like I think like at this point of the game, like if your cost 3 Green Spirit doesn't either give you a core or like give you a draw somehow, like yeah, probably just skip it and go to the next core. Double it and give it to the next person. Just put in more caustic spirit. You will manage. And then another nostalgic spirit, the Starbird Kuja LT. So during the player's attack step, when your yellow spirit is destroyed, by putting by damaging your life by 1, one of those targets can stay on the field exhausted. And level 2-3. When your devotee, astral soul, or Galaxian spirit are destroyed, you can draw 1 card. And then level 3, when your yellow spirit is destroyed, add 1 core from the void to your reserve. I see. It's a 100 beast.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess
actually, yeah, how many devotee do we have in Bhavati? I don't think a lot, right?
Yeah, let's see. I have to check.
I suppose technically you can still use him for like the level 3 effect, which is essentially a core boost. So maybe there's some use, but like Profile Theory has a lot of cards. Like there's no space.
Yep. Nope.
So yeah.
Yeah. And personally, I don't really like cards that can potentially give you like lots of advantage. I prefer cards that like gives you a smaller but like guaranteed advantage. So like, yeah, this kind of like, okay, so if you let it like live like long enough, then it might give you more. But like, yeah, I don't trust that guarantee from like a yellow card. I will probably buy that from like a white card, but like not from a yellow card. This bird is going to go into the fryer in like 5 seconds after it touches the field. So like I will not count on it. But I guess like, yeah, I mean like, I guess in draft just for the last damage, maybe it can work. Maybe. But again, it's just for the last damage. So basically just so that if your opponent has like especially because like Sagita Flame is in this set, like basically if your opponent's field is empty and then your opponent has a Sagita Flame in hand, you attack with this, you damage your life by 1, and then you stay on the field and then it continues on attacking, and hopefully your opponent doesn't have a second Sagita Flame, or if they do, hopefully you still have like 1 more life to burn so that it can burn the opposing life. And we have a Mutual LT.
Aww. I love this guy.
Yeah.
I love the ironic part of like how squishy it looks.
Yeah. And
But
it's supposed to be an armored dragon.
Yeah. The joke.
Yeah. I think I can already tell by me saying that Garbodor is cute, but like I really like monster designs that is like, yep, I was like, I don't know why I existed, but I did. It's like, yeah, they look very adorable, just trying to stay alive. Although they do, Moonshaw is indeed a dragon. It has lots of teeth, and it's kind of like scaring me right now. But like, yep, it's still cute regardless. Yeah, it's the usual.
Yeah, and the effect is actually pretty good as well. Actually.
Yeah, the usual white pair is if when your opponent tries to reduce your life, you can summon it without paying a cost. When you do so, your life is not reduced. And then at the start of the opposing attack step, by returning this spirit to the hand, you can choose one opposing spirit. During this turn, your life cannot be reduced by that spirit. Okay. Yeah, that's actually quite nice.
Yeah, no, it's actually really nice. It's 3 minus 3 as well.
Yeah, against next, wow. And then level 2, it just outright protects you from life damage as well, like effect damage as well.
Yeah, which is like crazy. Oh my, it's really funny as well because like Enoch was telling me how like he's not gonna build any more new decks. He might buy another collect deck, but besides that, he's not gonna build another new deck, and then he's just gonna update his older decks, and then like. And so like it was really funny because like he has like a Blader deck and also an Armored Dragon deck, and then literally the day after he said that, you know, we got the Sham
Caesar LT, and then
Sham Caesar LT, and then also Moon this thing. So like, I guess they heard your prayers.
Exactly. Good for him. I wish we have more drifting spirits.
You wish you have more what?
Drifting spirits, like the multiply.
Oh,
the multiply
right.
guys.
Nah, bruh.
No, I went with the same family. Just to get like the amount back into the game, I guess. But no,
Yeah,
it's a
you ever seen a deck and then
mm-mm.
you realize that like that family would never get supported again because of this deck or this
No.
card. Ruined Dragon is one of them.
Mm-mm.
Thanks, Dukemon.
Yeah, thank you, Dukemon.
Actually, no, Dukemon is still alright. The
Mm-mm.
problem is Granny.
Oh yeah. Thank you, Granny. You saved the real world, but no, thank you for like not this one. Like, why do you like to save Gilmon that much? And then yeah, and then next we have the Star Monster Sea Serpenter LP. Yeah, I find like this spirit very 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 cool. Like, I wish it has more cost and actually like tries to like on high rarity to kind of like work towards the end game. It doesn't feel like an art for like a spirit that appears, destroy a cost for a lower spirit, and then gives you one core to itself and one of your nexus, which is quite okay still. But yeah, I think I remember I got like the revival version and I was like, huh, this looks very cool. I wonder if I can put it inside my deck. I can't. God damn it.
Yeah, like this one is really good though, actually.
Mm-mm.
Because like imagine it's 5-4, so you're
Mm-mm.
paying one cost.
Mm-mm.
On summon, you're boosting 2 costs. And it has assault.
Mm-mm.
And then level 2 effect is even crazier. Cost
Mm-mm.
6 or less spirits cannot attack. Do you understand how many spirits is he limiting with that?
A lot.
Exactly.
Mm-mm. Yeah, it's like even like especially like in Strat, since most of their end games are lies in the Cossack spirits. It's like, oh yeah, that actually felt kind of good. Yeah, now you sold it to me. Like now it's kind of like game ending in a way. Not in the way that I want it to be, but like I guess it kind of justifies it. The post being so imposing that nobody wants to attack. Yeah. Then you just brave it to the illusion demon cut, and then now it's well, it's not perfect, but it's like really hard to break now. Hehe.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, now that you say it, yeah.
Mm-mm.
Oh god.
Yeah. Or you just brave it to saber shark, and then like, yep, you have two choices. You can forget about your cost 6 or lower, or you can ram your cost 7 or higher into the spirit instead. Fun stuff. And then we have a first look for PS74. Finally, Ayumu. Finally, after a long wait, we have a lava fish deck. Yay!
What's even better is Lava Fish Ultimate.
Lava fish ultimate deck. Yay!
Let's go.
Let's go. Finally, something a red concept that is worth being hype about. Like, forget about the dragons, forget about the Emperor Piss. We are here for the lava fish. Let's go. uh, that is indeed.
Yeah.
That is indeed very good at one. Also, it's we finally know the the name of the god as well. It's Ometeotl. Yeah, finally. It's no longer a mystery. And we got the fish. Hopefully hopefully the last god is Isis, but it's there's no way it's going to be Isis. If Isis is going to be in the games, probably in set 4. Fingers crossed. Hopefully Isis will be coming
Yeah,
back.
I mean, wait, isn't 74 gonna be set 4?
Then 73 is set 3, right?
I can't.
Hey, 73 is set 2.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
73 is set 2, so 74 is set 3. Yes.
Yeah. Most likely, yeah. Cause like, it feels like properly. Next set is gonna be this guy Omoteroto,
Mm-mm.
Dio,
Mm-mm.
Dionysus,
Mm-mm.
and then also Mitra,
Mm-mm. Mm.
like who's like indeed like so far she's only been mentioned in flavor text.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, so we think Dio, it's gonna be a new deck as well. So it's like ultimate zombies probably.
Mm-mm.
It's because a while ago we got Mugen, a Mugen AX, and he's a purple ultimate with the name
Mm-mm.
uh Nether. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
So we might be getting an ultimate zombie deck.
Mm-mm. Yeah, finally. But yeah, I wonder where ISIS is. They could have just released another team booster Golden Day. Hopefully. Or like, they said that, yeah, ISIS is coming back and then she's going to be a producer.
That'll be funny.
Yeah, that will be funny, but also it gives me brain aneurysm. It's like, no, we don't need it. We don't need more competent producers. We can only use one. What the fuck?
Finally, ultimate diva deck.
You know what? You know what? That's actually a really you sold it to me. Fuck. Fuck, you sold it to me. I can't say no now. Fuck. But still, I will appreciate it. I just will just come normally. But like, yep. I guess I will. I'll be fine with the competitive producer ISIS, and then it grants Siesta deck that is focus on the ultimates instead. Yeah, that can that can work probably. Damn.
I literally sold my ISIS deck because can't be asked to update her.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. But you know what else got a guaranteed update, Ayumu? The Galaxians, yay!
Oh my god.
Yeah. I was actually like really. I tried to try to make it sound like I forced the excitement out, but like when this card got revealed, actually me and Amami was like, yeah, we can finally play with the old Galaxian again because it's well, yeah, none of his effect actually like kind of like ask you to play with like the new Galaxian. Like this card specifically, I mean. So like basically you can set it on your first turn and then you can just play your old Galaxian stuff.
Yeah.
Which is pretty nuts.
It's very nuts.
Exactly.
Yeah, like can't believe that she single-handedly solved the Galaxian problem.
Exactly. It's like okay. So like when you play a Galaxian or an Astral Soul that is not okay, so the reduction symbol of all of your Galaxian and Astral Soul card and Axel that is not the rainbow card are treated as rainbow. Then,
rainbow reduction.
Yeah, as a rainbow reduction, yeah.
Yeah.
And then, which means that basically anything that you put into your field, it can give a reduction to your whole deck. And that basically solidifies Galaxian as the 7th color of the game. It's like, okay, like that's the ultimate symbols and god symbols. It is technically another color, right? But like, yep, it's not to the point that it becomes its own identity. But like now it's it is its own thing now. Galaxian is a 7th color. Because they still they remove the reduction mechanic, but like basically Galaxians still work best with other Galaxians. You can really just paste Byakugaro into it and expect it to be like work every time kind of thing.
No, but you see, you can put Dan in any red desk that doesn't have contract. Because it's still based 2 red symbols.
Oh yeah. True. You're right. I can finally play my Machine Dragon again. Oh no.
And you know what's even funnier is that like what it does, it sort of means it allows I mean, to be fair, it depends on how you see it, I guess, cause like, I suppose it depends if you want the symbol more or like, you want something else, because like, it's still a contracted done, which means all the Gekiha stuff can also work.
Yeah, that's actually a lot of people pointed that out. So basically, Gekiha Wall and Nova XV still works with this deck. So like, you can't do that. That is crazy.
Yeah, it was just like, wow.
Wow. They didn't plan this through, do they? They should have named it like the Kodo no Contracta Bashindan.
They definitely planned it through, and they thought it's gonna be fine. Because it's done.
Yeah.
It can be broken.
Exactly.
All he wants.
And, also at the very least it doesn't have like the indestructible effect of Izanagi and Izanami, so that is why it's fine. Izanagi Izanami is kind of cracked.
Yeah, oh yeah, it is. Yeah, I think so. Like now you kind of have like in like normal red decks, it's kind of like do you want one less symbol, but then like what is it?
Can play 2 cards in the first turn, kind of thing. Maybe.
Yeah, you had 2 reductions on the first turn, and I mean to be fair, on the other hand, I suppose it also depends on like how many Galaxian cards you are mixing into the deck. Because you know what it means now. Close Germanize Universal 4 -3 Diamond Ball.
Jesus. Getting worse by the moment. Damn.
You know, someone was also saying on Twitter like how like you got Germanize was it the 10th version, and then how it has Astro Release, Astro Unleash. That goes something like you move 2 card to it, and then like during this turn when you play a magic card, activate the effect once more.
Yep.
So now you're basically playing Promise Draw for free because you're gaining 2 cards from Germanize anyway. So technically it's free. And then you're drawing 6 cards.
No.
For free.
Damn.
And to be fair, you could have even gone further as well, because like Germanize, has a summon effect of pulling another Galaxian out, right? So you pull another Germanize out, unleash both of them, and now you're drawing 9.
Casually drawing 9. That's that.
Casually drawing 9.
Casually drawing 9. And if you still have any cards left, you can search the top two cards of your deck again for any Astral Soul or Galaxian, because why not? At this moment, why not? Let's do that as well. But yeah, now that you mention it, I can finally play Machine Dragon again. And I can break other people's stun with my Machine Dragon deck, because why not?
I mean, to be fair, you could have done that with Gekiha already, but sure.
Yeah. Nah. Nah, I'll win. I guess with this one, you can kind of like just splash in like something like Sham Caesar LP, I guess. Yeah, so then you can just ignore like the white reduction, and then now you have. But it's not a Machine Dragon, so like, I wouldn't do that. But like maybe there's something at the end of that tunnel. And then of course, because it's a Galaxian reunion, so we have Tres Beluga LT. So basically, along these slides, we will be talking about the 3 cards that basically defines the end game for Battle Spirit's Brave. So that will be Sagitta Apollo Dragon, Shine Blazer, and Tres Beluga LT. So Tres Beluga, famously, of course, it is supposed to refresh your Sagitta Apollo Dragon. So it kept that effect basically when the spirit attacks, discard the top 6 card of you by discarding the top 6 card of your deck. This spirit gains 6000 BP, and if you discard any what was Shinsei again? It's a astral deity. Yeah, astral deity or a Galaxian spirit. With this effect, this spirit refreshes. And then now the upgrade is basically once per turn, same name. When your new Galaxian spirit is summoned, so the devotee Galaxian is summoned, this card can be summoned as well at 5 costs with 4 rainbow reduction. Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff.
Actually, like the upgrade is that the mill effect also targets astral deity right now.
Yeah.
It used to be only Galaxian.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, but you know what's going on here.
What else?
So you remember how there's a Galaxian that's actually 1/1.
Oh. Oh, yeah, that guy. That guy from Forgotten Booster.
So you can literally try to finish your opponent on turn 2 going first.
Crazy stuff. Damn.
Actually, I calculated if you go second. I mean, this is a little bit of an off topic, but if you go second, you can actually try to mill them out with Libra on the second turn. Because what happens is that I don't know if you remember, but like back when Ultimate Sagitto Apollo Dragon was released, it was a starter deck, right? It was like a mecha deck, but not really that mecha back then. And then we had a lot of these random Galaxian supports. One of these is a 1-0 card.
Yeah.
And at level 2, it says that all your Galaxians in hand cost 5. Yeah. Okay. So you go second. You summon that little fucker, play down out. And the second turn you can throw Libra at level 3.
Damn.
So you can literally try to mill your opponent out by turn 2, going second.
That is some crazy stuff. And I just realized that what you meant by finishing your opponent on your first and going second, because I just realized Trust Beluga doesn't even have a once per turn restriction. You can, as long as you can mill yourself and mill a Galaxian, you can keep on refreshing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Diabolical stuff. I kind of wanted to make that. A deck with that cost 1 guy just to be fun.
No, just make it a hero there, like 3 of the cost ones, 3 Trust Beluga, 3 of the 1-0 card that I just mentioned, and then put like both versions of Libra in there.
Oh my god, that's actually diabolical. Well, do that.
You know what's the funniest thing? The cost 1 Galaxian is also a Libra.
So no matter what you do,
so it's literally a hero Libra deck.
Damn. No matter what you do, you can't escape the Libra. And speaking of Libra, I think like the Advent Libra from the starter deck can jump into any Galaxian, right?
I don't know actually. I can't remember.
Wait, let me look it up like real quick. Libra, Balenci to Libra column 10.
I found it.
Okay.
It costs 3 or more.
Fuck.
Yeah. But you know what other Libra we can play?
What else?
Libra Javelin.
Oh.
It's 5 months. It's 5 months for rainbow reduction now.
Damn.
And you're literally locking the opposite trash.
Yeah.
If you slap it onto Dan.
Like now you can't even Blizzard wall your way out of this. Yeah.
Basically, yeah. No, Blizzard was unaffected in the trash.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. But like, I mean, just in general, now Galaxian has like an actually usable trash lock as well. Because originally it's 5 -4, but it's 2 blue reduction, 2 god reduction. So if you're not playing the 10th version, and even if you are, because like you don't really get a lot of blue reductions in the deck anyway, Like you don't really use the javelin, but like now that you have contracted down, you can just throw that one in. And it's 5-4 rainbow reduction. So paying 1 cost to rock the opposing trash permanently.
Diabolical stuff.
Like this, Galaxians gonna be so cracked.
No.
And then we still have another Dan deck.
Yeah.
In the next PSC as well. Like what the fuck?
Exactly. How many Dan?
Watch that gonna be the third contracted Dan.
Yes.
Oh my god, the Gekiha cast is gonna spike so hard.
And still not going to win tournaments. Still going to lose to Gekiha somehow, some way.
God.
It's going to be like, this is super cracked. No other decks can win against it except for Gekiha for some reason.
Only you can beat yourself.
Yeah. You are like, because like done and like, it's also like a poetic justice because like done and the start of Brave is basically like the depressed adult guy, although he's still 14. It's like,
God,
he became the very person that is for to destroy.
Yeah, I thought he was like an Endo, and then until I read the Rick, he's like, oh wait a second.
Oh wait a second. I was like, okay, so this is like the dark part about like Battle Spirits is literally just like Battle Spirits is just Gundam, but you replace the Gundam with like cards. Just we need to stop making the child soldiers fight.
Have I told you? I mean I probably did, but I don't know if you remember. But like what actually happened between Gekiha and Brave, as like between the 2 seasons.
Oh yeah, I think like they made a novel out of that.
So they basically only made a novel out of that, and they didn't really say anything else. So basically, and like this is, I don't know, it's actually really interesting to hear is that for some reason like the Earth rejected the 6 core bearers after the whole thing was done. Because obviously they found it ridiculous how like 6 kids saved the world and all those things. And so they basically got rejected by society. And then Dan's parents also had an argument over this and then divorced and then also abandoned Dan. So Dan actually has been living with Yuki, who obviously lost his sister / lover. And then because like Yuki, came from a rich family, so he has like a big mansion for Dan to live in anyway. And then basically Dan has been just working as like a battle spirits tutor, something like that. So that's why in the beginning of Brave, you could see him sitting with the kids and teaching them how to play, because that's actually his job. And then, but like somewhere shortly after, which was actually also shown in Mirage, is that Yuki also died from a plane crash.
Yep. Which
so
is
Dan,
premeditated.
Yeah. So Dan was literally all alone until Brave came in and Mai appeared, which is why he was so happy about it. Like, which is why like he was like, cause people, when you first watch Dan, not Dan, sorry, Brave, you think that Dan was just like a maniac in the game.
Yeah.
But like after you read the novel, then you realize no, he's just fucking depressed and want to leave this world.
Exactly. Yeah. At that point, man, if I became Dan and I saw Clucky's face for the first time in like ages, I will like, I will hug him too. Yeah, like Clucky is that kind of guy that you start off like, this guy is an asshole, but like, this guy's.
I mean, he's not really an asshole. It's just a really dumb rumanizer at the beginning.
Yeah. No, I mean like, if you rationalize it, then yes, but like when you first met him, it's like, yep, the only emotion that I felt is like, yep, this guy's an asshole. But like, the more you know him, he's a lovable asshole.
Can't believe he actually got a wife.
Yeah,
and
I know
kids.
I know, right? This is like the only one who got canonically married and have kids. Although technically,
and actually live even from a gunshot.
exactly. Although technically speaking, we do see what was that again? The descendants of youth and Klaki, and also who's that? That demon guy,
Demon guy.
the demon kid, the Mazoku kid. Like you have Duke, right? Duke's son. Yeah.
Duke's son.
Yeah.
I can't remember his name actually.
Yeah, I only remember it started with R, but like his name is kind of like
He does have a descendant, right? Yeah, I remember now.
Yeah.
Who was it? Who was the descendant? I cannot remember.
Yeah, it was unnamed because like he basically just because basically at that time we only meet like the teacher and Brandon. Brandon is possibly Klaki's descendant, who also started as an asshole but became a lovable asshole in the end. But I guess like at that time we with the limited number of episodes that Mirage and Galat has, like guess like they can't really flesh out another character. So like they do meet like this one guy who is like the leader of the Mazoku. But yeah, I guess at that moment he was just an unnamed character. But like his facial characteristic really basically he looks like Duke. Basically, it's just a recolor of Duke. Basically,
isn't the teacher descendant of someone?
The teacher is the descendant of Youth, the pilot of the ship that from Klaki's ship.
Right.
Yeah. Because basically after
I still remember how people ship Youth and the demon kid.
Oh yeah.
My favorite pair.
I guess that's kind of valid because like he kind of doesn't have like chemistry with like other characters ever.
Oh, true. Actually, no, that is very true. They're just very good friends.
Yeah, maybe to some extent, Dan. But it's kind of like a really
Dan is more like his mentor, though.
It's kind of
I
his
feel
mentor,
like,
yeah.
or maybe like it is like his older brother kind of thing.
Yeah.
Then
can be anything. But also like just like how Shine Laser could turn into like literal wings. Because also like the fun thing about Brave is like when they first introduced Brave, they kind of like transform into kind of some kind of like organs, if you may, of like the spirit of the Brave spirit. And Shine Blazer basically transforms itself into a wing extension for Sagittarius Apollo Dragon. So it replacing its original wings.
Yeah, that actually looks sick.
Yeah, that's really cool. And then like Beluga comes out, and then like, oh, how are they going to make this work? And then like Beluga just dash into Sagittarius Apollo Dragon and become Super Sagittarius Apollo Dragon. So I was like, it's still cool, but like, where is the Beluga? How is this like? How does this design like incorporate Beluga? But I guess that kind of works. But like, so yeah, whatever. It's still cool.
Wait to see the Imagine Braves.
Exactly. And then Imagine Braves come out.
Oh shit, bro.
Yeah, I was like, they gave up. Fuck.
They gave up.
Like even the sword braces, like they gave up, but like also like it's still like they still kind of do something with it. And
I mean,
then,
to be fair, it's sword. Like, oh my god.
Yeah. Kind of made sense.
It's like no. It's like that. Okay. You know, there are some that just didn't make sense. But one of them, which is literally what was it? Whatever his name was.
Which one?
You know the white, not white. So the light purple sword.
Oh yeah, the Aldius Viper. Yeah.
Aldius Viper. Yeah.
that was so unnecessarily dramatic.
Like you just swallow your sword and it appears in your hand. Well, just fucking grab it then.
Exactly. Yeah, some of like the braving animations were like really really excessive, but like this, I don't know why, but this slaps. Like Lightning Shion wouldn't work if Aldius Fiber never swallowed the sword. It doesn't looks like kid can copy it and it can be harmful to the kid. Probably, definitely, but like still, like if Audius Viper did not swallow that sword. Not going to work.
Yeah, but actually, that is the lore reason. But
Mm-mm.
obviously, the kids wouldn't care. I mean, to be fair,
Yeah.
none of the people even knew about that.
Uh-uh.
I only knew about it because I was too bored that I went reading about it.
So why was it?
Yeah, so basically, in the card lore,
Mm-mm.
it was one of the problems that was it the survey team, or was this one another? No, it's Guren and the two forerunners. I forgot their names. But I basically it was a problem for them because Aldius Viper actually swallowed the sword. So I can't remember what happened afterwards. I don't know if they kind of forced him to throw it out or like there's something else. I think at the end it just kind of manifests again, just like how the anime did it. But yeah, so it was like a hurdle for Guren and then the other two because like a literal snake just swallow the sword that was supposed to support the world.
I'll just Viper really do be looking at the store and like dinner.
Yeah.
My God. That's why the lore of trading card games never cease to amuse me.
Yeah. Dinner.
Yeah, dinner.
But yeah. Oh my god, no. You remember this meme? Oh my god, let me try to find.
But yeah, I mean, like even Overray was kind of like over the top. Why does he need to roar at the shining sword until it like leaves the ground, only for him to fly and grab it?
Wait, show this on the screen.
Okay. Wait, Ayumu. Why though? Why what does the purple yellow shirt guy has to do with this?
No, that's Aldius Viper.
Oh.
Staring at the sword.
Dinner.
Dinner. Look at him licking his lips.
That kind of checks out. Well, that's probably why, like, design wise, like the Darkness Ribbon is also like the coolest because like it actually incorporates the sword into its design, kind of.
Kind of. I still think that was a bit forceful, but
yeah.
Yeah.
But of course, like the quote is like just Overray shouting at the sword, making it like fly into the air and then like flying, like using rockets to catch it mid-air.
That was so excessive.
Yeah, that was so excessive, but it's kind of like, yeah, that's why it's the quote.
Anyway, back to Shine Blazer.
Yeah.
It's actually a good thing that like Shine Blazer also mentions ultimates now.
Yeah.
Because like, let's be honest, I mean at this stage, I mean to be fair, it's still kind of easy now because you got OCB overcount BP. But but still, ultimates is the easier ones that can get over 8,000 BP. So
yeah.
So
that's going to be fun. And also now that you mention it, since Shan, I was fuming because I closed my door and I think I like oxygen. But yeah, Shine Blazer is still very nice. That single upgrade kind of just changed everything. Also, just like Tres Peluga, if you summon a Galaxian, like the devoted Galaxian, you can also summon it at 5 cost for rainbow reduction. Because why
not? Hey, I mean, it just means you can. It's easier to use a Machine Dragon now. Actually, I mean, he is the Machine Dragon himself as well.
Yeah, you're right. Damn, I'm actually bringing the Machine Dragon back, Ayumu. Damn, now that you mention it, not only Enoch got his upgrade, I actually got my upgrade as well, finally.
Well, good luck upgrading that, but
okay, I will. Yeah, I mean, like in normal Machine Dragon, it's going to be 5 costs, 2 reductions, so like kind of hard.
I mean, just play a red Galaxian. actually does something. I
Hmm.
don't know.
We'll see.
I mean, I'm sure there's gonna be a cheap rare Galaxian, right?
True. But we'll see.
We'll see.
Yep. Anyway, this is the very cool banner art. Yeah, that hits hard though. That hits hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, and actually they basically already gave us like the art of like the 12 collections that will be included in the set.
I think they show all 12 already, yeah.
Oh yeah, they did. And they they already did. I forgot about it. I erased that from my memory.
I just love how they show Pisces and then the people just saying, oh, that's literally just a different angle.
Yes. Pisces is doing its best.
Is it Pisces or Pisces?
Pisces.
I can't remember.
I don't know. I think like in Indonesian it's Pisces. So
I mean, it's Greek.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pisces. There you go. Pisces, yeah.
I think I remember just Reface read it as Pisces and I was like, what? Like, I mean, like he's playing a Korean game, right? So I thought it's like the character's name was in Korean. So I was like, I thought the name is Spicy or something. It's like, that is a bold choice for like a game that is set in like a steampunk world. But like, I guess that kind of works. And then because I listened to it on the way, right? And then one day I just randomly like rewatched that and then like, I read the name and then Pisces. It's like, so that's how you read Pisces in English.
Yeah.
Yeah. This poster goes hard though. I kind of want the poster now. Yeah, that will go hard on my walls.
Oh yeah, now that I have my own house, I can pull up my own posters.
Yay.
In frames as well.
Yeah. Finding the frames will be the hardest part. Finding the frames cheap will be the hardest part.
No, it's not. It's not that hard. I mean, I probably just get them from IKEA.
Yeah, maybe I need to check out IKEA because like I tried to look like in like the local German store and it's like, if I want this, it's like 15 euro per frame. So it's like, and then it's like either like 2 centimeters off, so like it's like 2 centimeters too small. So I was like, do I want this? It's like I tried that with my.
I can probably try to get cheaper ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see. Maybe I'll look on Temu. Temu.
Probably.
Oh my god, Temu is just so good. It's literally your English Taobao.
Oh yeah. Yeah, literally. Pretty much. Yeah. And you know what else? Anyway, you know what else is fire? Wait. Why is it not going? Why is it not? Oh no, did I? Wait. Oh, you don't need to see my secret folder there, but why is it not moving? Okay, what gives? I'll just open this. Maybe I opened that too early. Yeah, so finally, we are at the coat, the Shrine Centaurus deity Sagitopolo Dragon XV. The final piece of the puzzle, the one that completes Stun's endgame. First, just to recreate it, it doesn't have any special summoning helper. You have to summon it from your hand by paying 8 cost to 6 reduction. Of course, it still has.
It's giving you 6 reduction, so pretty generous. Not gonna lie.
Still, yeah, exactly. And then, of course, it has the double brave effect. And then, if it brave to 2 braves, the life reduction caused by the spirit cannot be prevented by your opponent's white card. So no Gardenia Field, no fatal damage control, no nothing is going to stop Sagitopolo Dragon from hurting you. And then, of course, it still has its own effect at level 1 to 3 when it attacks, destroy any number of opposing spirit or ultimate that with a total PP of 15,000. And then for each one brave to the spirit, increase the limit by 5,000. So if you double brave it, you can destroy any number of spirit or ultimate up to the total PP of 25,000, which is still kind of cracked. And then once you realize that double brave is not really the limitation here, because if you really want to be petty, you can brave Sagittarius Upload Dragon to stick brave, which gives it the name Seek, which gives you access to 3 more Guns Balmong. You give it access to Guns Balmong, and then you equip it to Shinji, any Shinji, and it gives it access to that other spear that I forgot which name, what the name of the spear is. Yeah, the spear of something.
Spear of Gaius, yeah.
Yeah, and then because it is brave to a pilot, you can brave like the GN container as well. Because why not at that point? Let's do that. Yeah. So basically, you will have like 2 plus 3, so 5, 6, 7 braves. Yeah. A total of 35,000 boost, so you can destroy any number of spirit or ultimate up to a total of 50,000 BP. That's why not. And there's definitely...
I mean, I'm true, yeah, you can do that, but also with the level 2 effect, it literally just destroys.
Yes.
It literally just wipes the field, yeah.
Exactly. So yeah, level 2-3 effect when it's brave. For each one of these spirits brave, destroy one opposing spirit ultimate. Nexus, Grand Walker Nexus. Yeah, so basically you with if you have like 7 braves, then you can just destroy any 7 permanents, because why not? Let's do that.
Yeah, so like, you know, I don't even care about Beluga. Beluga?
Yeah, there's Beluga.
Just Beluga.
Yeah.
What's Beluga? I actually don't know. But anyway, I'm doing 2 Shine Blazers, baby.
Yeah. Oh yeah, sure, that will be nuts.
Yeah, because like Shine Blazer also activates for each spirit ultimate destroyed.
Oh. Oh yeah, Hakeshita Taisho Itainiski Aite no Raibu no Koiko Rizabu Nyoku.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you can literally do the light burn on attack and done.
Yep.
It's basically even worse than Vice last of all.
It depends on your opponent having a spirit, but still. That is really
fair. I mean, fair enough. Yeah, but like, if not, you are literally you're still swinging 3 symbols at your opponent. So
yeah, and I just realized that that Shine Blazer stacks. So that's even worse.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn, that is literally fire. A forest fire.
Yeah, so you can literally just activate the level 2 effect, destroys 3 spirits, and game over.
Yep. It's like, yep. Maybe like a handful of deck can survive that, but like what is even the point at that point? Why try?
It cannot be prevented by wild effects.
Yeah. Yellow can. You still have yellow. So like it's like I have 7 lives, so I will survive with 1 life. But what now? Still have to we still have a behemoth that has like 20 at least. If you activate that, the BP will be at least 26,000, because it will be at level 2 with 2 braves that has that gives it 6,000 BP, so it's a 26,000 BP spirit that has triple symbol. And yeah, it's in a deck where refreshing it is not out of the option, so like, yeah. Imagine if you do that and you still do Burning Sun again. So it's like, oh.
I don't think you can do Burning Sun, but
yeah, Burning Sun.
Unless they release a new Burning Sun.
Yeah, maybe just refresh first and then refresh first and then give it a brief. Ghost point.
Actually, no, just Apollo named. Never mind.
Yeah.
I mean, at that point, why don't I just summon Trust Beluga then? To be fair.
Because we wanted to shine blazers.
Yeah, but then you can't use Burning Sun anyway.
Not true. Yeah, that's why probably there will be a new burning sun that refreshes the spirit first, and then summon a brave card.
That'll be so funny.
Yeah, I know, right?
Nah, they're not gonna do that.
Oh wait, actually,
because refresh without. I mean, I guess you can because it's red. It's not yellow.
wait, Ayumu, summoning the brave is not even a condition.
Why is it not?
So summon.
Oh yeah.
It's actually not even condition. So basically, you can just use burning sun to refresh Apollo Dragon. I mean, it's granted it's a bad idea because it can only refresh one single spirit in your deck, but like still. Well, not one single spirit. If you bring like all Apollo, but like why would you want to do that? But that's something that you can that's something that you can do. Why you would want to do that? I don't know, but yeah, that's something you can do.
What, you have more than 6 lives? Just gonna refresh.
Exactly. Burning sun.
Oh wait a second. If you don't have a brave card in your hand, can you refresh an Apollo spirit? No, you cannot.
Yeah, why?
It's a Q&A.
Ah, fuck. Of course, it's because Pandai said so. They dislike one.
I mean, I think it kind of makes sense because like I was thinking already because like, it says because the fast says Sono Spirito, but like if you haven't got a brave in the first place, then there isn't like a Sono in the first place, which means that, by the way, as in like quoting quote that, yeah.
I see. I understand the logic, but I refuse to. And of course, we have the card that became the base for my waifu. Then the rabbit. Now, when it is summoned or destroyed, add one card from the void to. You can add one card from the void to your reserve. After that, you can add one card from the void to one of your other astral soul, astral deity, or Galaxian spirit other than a spirit. And then the upgrade here is actually these effects cannot trigger opposing purple spirit effects. But they do have to be on the field, right? Spirito no Koka. Does this affect cards that is like outside of the field?
The Spirito. Actually, I can't remember. Let's see.
Yeah, I think like there's this like one language subtlety in which like
no, it does prevent Biramba.
Okay, it prevents Biramba, it prevents Mudfoot. Yeah, I think like
yeah, but it doesn't prevent Omyo Child, obviously.
Yeah, because it's handfacted. Yeah.
Yeah, so like
also
was differently is because they separated the two nouns. Because like Gran Terrasu was Aite no Spirito Ultimate Subete no Koka wa Haki Tekizu. Which means because like they separate the spirit and the word effect with something else. So so that's why Gran Terrasu only affects the ones on the field. But if you simply say Spirito no Koka, then it's just like any spirit effects from wherever it is. Yeah.
So finally we can corpus in peace. Well, not really, but yeah, still.
No, not really, because the opponent can still activate Nazca Dopant.
I suppose so, and also Mark 6. Mark 6.
Yeah. Well, because Mark 6 before the effect activates, but so you can activate Nazca Dopant is because it's a burst.
Yeah.
And burst is unaffected by effects that doesn't specify burst.
Also, it's like a mechanic, like the one that triggers is. I am speaking with incomplete information, so let's not go there. But like anyway, as I mentioned earlier, our last card of the day is Sajita Flame. Because goodness, I would really need it to rain, not fire but water in here as well. That's been a roller coaster. It's like becoming colder and warmer. I needed to be either just colder and stay cold, or stay be warm and stay warm. Auto color is more appreciated. But pretty much Legit of Flame LT, kind of like a Victory Fire LT. Discard in your hand and open zone is unaffected by opposing effects. During the opposing attack step, the cost becomes 2, and then once per turn same name. When your Brave Spirit attacks, if your hand is 5 or less, it returns to your hand as well. Because why not? And then at flash timing, destroy one opposing nexus. Of course, it's a red card, so after that, destroy any number of opposing spirit or ultimate up to the total number of 10,000, or one opposing spirit or ultimate with 2 or more symbols. Yeah. So I do, yeah. Because why the heck not at that point? Yeah, yeah.
I find it really funny. It's like I could never understand why it has a blue reduction.
Yeah.
Like ever since the Asian days, I never understand why it has a blue reduction.
Yeah, I think it's just a flavor because Dan plays like with all colors. That's why collection has all colors, right? But like mainly his deck is like red and blue.
Yeah, it's like really funny. Like we need the protagonist deck to be smooth. Let's just skip the card of blue reduction.
Yeah, because why not? And then now it's basically a Nexus Destruction for any color as well. Finally, a Nexus Destruction for yellow. Not gonna lie. I guess like one in a deck would be quite nice though. Just to kind of like mitigate opposing Secret as well. The Dark Emperor Secret, I mean. But yeah. And also to destroy that pesky ghost temple, Nyx ghost temple. Basically just to fuck with Nyx. Pretty much. Yeah. Not Akuse. Yeah, because like, yeah, basically that means you basically can. Yeah, also because like the one thing that I always kept in mind is like you can only summon one secret per turn, right? So basically, if you can somehow force your opponent to use up that one summon, and then you can remove it, and you don't really, then all the threats that you have on the board is something that you can expect. It's not that you can always like get through it, but like at least there's no more surprises at that point.
Fair enough, yeah.
Yeah. So basically having another option to destroy secret is always nice. Yeah, because now my life is here just to destroy Nyx. I think like, although I do think like Nyx is basically like currently is like basically like the great filter, kind of like how do I put this? It kind of becomes a filter on why certain decks can be like tier 1 like, and the other decks are like tier 2 or lower.
I suppose so, yeah.
Like it's not unbeatable, but it is the great filter of our time basically. Because like there's always that kind of deck, right? Like, yep, if you play basically this deck is kind of like the standard. So if you can play well against this deck, then that deck is pretty much going to be tier 1. If it's because like they can then they have like the equipment to kind of like fight the other decks as well. And then if that deck can play against the other deck, but like not that well again, like kind of 50-50 against this deck, then it's kind of going to be like tier 2. And then like if the deck is kind of have like a special gimmick that doesn't really care about like the gimmick that the Great Builder has, in which why they can kind of like shoot to the top, then it's kind of like a tier 3, and then like so on and so on and so on. In which way you can tell that as long as the tier is still numbered in Battle Spirit, that kind of mattered. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not that kind of mattered. The deck mattered. Yeah. That is why, I guess, that's why Premium wins, and I will one day want to bring my girls to the championship as well. Hopefully, fingers crossed. I still have to go back to Indonesia first, though. So that's kind of like the great filter for me. It's not next. It's a play. It's a physical great filter. So it's a plane tickets.
Oh god.
But yeah, I guess unless I miss anything, we kind of caught up with the cards that have been out the last 2 weeks. Maybe next week we'll be getting more of like the icons and stuff, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully, yeah.
Yeah. So we'll be looking forward what will be appearing in 2 weeks. This is certainly going to be interesting. Also, like we can see more of like the XP Galaxians, hopefully, like during the weekends. Because like I guess like they basically reveal like the high rarity stuff in the weekend. Yeah, we'll have to see. We have 2 weeks and 2 weekends to go through. That's actually like the advantage of this format, I guess. So yeah, Ayumu, are you excited to be spinning the dreams? Spinning the stars, sorry. Because like the set name is revolving stars, right? It's spinning.
Alright.
Yeah, spinning stars. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, not really. Hate this shit.
I guess. Yeah, I'm only talking out of nostalgia now. It's just, and it's not even nostalgia from like the original era. I basically now is fanboying for the reboot movie, and then now I am excited for the next reboot movie. Although I don't have experience with the original. This is going to be fun.
Well, I mean, at least it'll be interesting to see what they cook up. Yeah.
Yeah. And all the random support for like the other families that we did not expect here and there, just like we see in Munshu and Sham Caesar LT, and also Shan Blazer being a machine wagon. Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah.
I guess that's it. If you guys have any questions, comments, or requests, do feel free to always email us at therefreshsteppodcast@gmail.com. Or if you're listening to this on YouTube, in which I will probably be the only place where I upload this for now, do feel free to comment down below. So yeah, I guess now you do have to prepare for the 3v3 for the Watch Wars game.
Yes.
The Watch Wars game. This game that is called like the black and white. I try to sound like a boomer. I certainly did not do a good job at it. I wish I have more money so I can be more of a boomer. But yeah, I guess that has been everything.
That's how it works for sure.
No, because like boomer, yeah. Well, I don't even know how that works. That's why I'm not a good boomer. But yeah, I guess that has been everything that we can share for this week. We hope that you guys have a nice week going forward, and we'll see you all in the next turn. Bye bye.
Bye bye.